Welcome to Proclaim, a presentation of the Catholic Diocese of Alexandria. Join us as we journey together through the Scriptures revealed to us by God.
Welcome to Proclaim. As we now see that the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, and Luke have a lot in common, but also some material that they share, there have been many theories that have been offered over the centuries. The fact that almost all of Mark is in some way also contained in Matthew and Luke perhaps was one of the reasons why in the liturgical life of the Church for centuries, the Gospel of Mark was all but ignored, that almost all of the Gospels were using Matthew's account, thinking that Mark was an abbreviation of Matthew. And it's only with more recent scholarship that it's been concluded that most likely Mark actually is the source that Matthew and Luke have used. And Mark has assumed a prominence that history has not granted him until recently. The theories of simply copying Mark might seem logical and easy, but they really don't match a lot of the facts. And so it seems though, even though we don't know of the exact process, that it was a bit more complex and there were a number of different things that were involved. Certainly in some form, the Gospel of Mark was significant, but perhaps it had its origins in what we find vague references at places to an Aramaic version of the Gospel of Matthew. The Gospel of Matthew, as we have it, was certainly written in Greek, but it may have had an earlier source. Aramaic was the spoken language of Jesus, so it certainly would make sense. And all of these things begin to form a very complex question for us to study.
This program was brought to you by Christus Cabrini Hospital.